Hi Libra, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your June 2024 tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at the astrological energies of the month of June. After coming out of April and May, 2 months that had a lot of energy to them, June will feel a lot more grounded and a lot more ethereal in terms of lots of air energy. So this will be mostly Gemini coming in and having a really big outlook on how we talk and conversate with people, but also how it is that you are able to get things done and able to feel a lot more productive with getting things done in your mind. And so I do think that's really important, especially after we came out of all that Aries energy that was like a lot of just like go, 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 but not really thinking, just like getting into something and then thinking about it later. This energy, I think, will be a lot more productive. Libra, do take a look at those 4 videos that I have posted that are for the 4 different elements. Look at them depending on what your signs are. They are the mid-2024 readings where I go and look at from January until June of 2024, where have you been able to accomplish your goals that you set out for this year. If you are not feeling like you are on the right track or you want to change direction, the mid-year is the best time to do it at the summer solstice that will occur on June 20th. Okay, so take a look at the description box below. I have those videos highlighted there, as well as take a look at the description box for all the important dates for June. Okay, Libra, let's go week by week. We start off the first week with the Ace of Swords, as well as the 3 of Wands. Second week of June, we have the 10 of Wands in reverse, as well as the 6 of Wands. Lots of wand energy. Third week, you do have the 4 of Swords in the reverse, as well as the 3 of Cups, also in reverse. And the last week finds you with the 3 of Swords in the reverse and the 6 of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, so interesting mix of energy here. Love seeing all those wands, possibly getting some stuff done, strategizing, possibly getting over some heartache here by the end of the month. That's always good to see. Let's go ahead and ask Spirit for a card representing the energy you left out of May with. This will be the energy that you bring into the month of June. Spirit, if you can give Libra a card representing where they moved out of May. And you have the Sun card, which is Leo energy. So always beautiful to see the Sun card, the happiest card in the deck as far as I'm concerned. Even when the Sun card is in reverse, it usually points to maybe things are not going as well as you think they could go, but Spirit is letting you know you are on the right track. Divine timing is at hand. You may be getting a little impatient, but it looks like somewhere in May you had some really good energy going for you, Libra, and that's refreshing to see, especially coming out of you and Aries eclipse season there in April. Definitely was a little bumpy ride there for many, but here it looks like you are coming into June and bringing in some very happy energy with you. Just remember, stay really vigilant about you getting too impatient about things not fruitioning in the time period that you want. Spirit wants to remind you you are still on the right track. Okay, all right, Libra, let's go ahead and ask Spirit for an oracle message. I saw one trying to come out, but it didn't come out all the way. And you have fulfillment of wishes. Beautiful energy there, Libra. So for many of you all, I think this kind of piggybacks on that Sun card. You all are definitely on the right track. Sun type of wishes that you have put into the ethers, probably at one of the new moons here. You are now fruitioning much of that success, many of those wishes. They could continue throughout this month. And even if they don't all materialize now, now, just know that you are on the right track, and that as you move through probably the summer months, you will start experiencing much of this fulfillment of wishes. So can't wait to see how that manifests for you, Libra. So taking a look at the month as a whole, I do think it's interesting you start off with that Ace of Swords. Remember what I was saying with that Gemini energy? At the beginning of the month, we do have Venus and Jupiter now in Gemini. By the time you get to that second week of the month, we will have a Gemini new moon. So there definitely is this forward energy of clarity, which is nice to see. By the time you move through the second week, it does look like you're no longer feeling like you're overburdened, and you could be actually getting some type of acknowledgement or reward, or people actually celebrating you, which is nice to see. Now, by the time you move through the third week, it's interesting that the celebration is here, but it's in reverse. This looks like you could come down with something like a cold, you're not feeling well, allergies, something like that, just because you have that Four of Swords and Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups in reverse. Just watch your health this third week of the month. By the time you end the month, it does look like you're getting over like that kind of blah feeling, and some reward or some type of blessings financially could be coming to you. So overall, you will have a very straightforward reading. And it's always nice to see the straightforward readings, because I think that means that you're on the right track and Spirit has been guiding you, which is always refreshing, right? So we start the month with Mercury entering Gemini on June 3rd, and we have Mercury and Jupiter conjunct in Gemini on the 4th, and then we have that new moon in Gemini on the 6th. So like I was saying, some type of strategy or plans that you could have had earlier this year, I do think you are changing them up a bit. I think you are figuring out what is no longer working, and I think you're finding more clarity now that we are moving into all of this energy of air. And Libra, you all are an air sign as well. So I do think that this is going to help you, Aquarius and Gemini. All this energy this month, I do think it's going to help you get crystal clear on your plans moving forward. And if you have to change them up, that's the best thing to do. Realize that whatever you were doing at the beginning of the year may no longer be serving you, or maybe you already reached those goals and now it's time to create some new ones. So just keep that in mind as you move through that first week of June. Now, by the time you move on to the second week of June, we do have Mars entering Taurus on the 9th. That will be a nice shift for Mars, because Mars has been in Aries, which is its ruler all this time. And I do think it's a lot of go, go, go energy. Mars entering Taurus is a little more thoughtful, a little more diligent about your finances. And I do think that some of you have had some big goals that you are achieving and being recognized for that second week of June. So that's beautiful to see. And that's probably, mimicking that fulfillment of wishes right here with that Six of Wands. Now, by the time you get to that third week of June, Mercury and Venus enter Cancer. Sun enters Cancer on the 20th, which is the summer solstice. At this time is a really good time to figure out what are your new initiatives for the next 6 months until you get to the winter solstice here at the end of the year in December. Some of you, like I said, could come down with a cold or just not feeling just like run down and not feeling yourself. There's some celebrations that you're wanting to do, but maybe you're not feeling up to them. So really keep your health in check this month, okay? I do think that's going to be really important. Now, by the time you end the month, we have that Capricorn full moon on June 21st. And at that full moon, this is when the goals that possibly that you created at the beginning of the year, you're now like, okay, you know what? That's not really working for me anymore. I now have new information. I'm going in a different direction. I do think that Three of Swords in reverse is nice to see. It's now you're moving past whatever that was that you weren't feeling great, or maybe this was something mentally that you couldn't get past, but something comes to you during this month. At the very end of the month, it could be when Saturn retrograde begins in Pisces on the 29th. This Saturn retrograding could be you getting rid of people that you were no longer needing in your life. And somewhere in here, some type of opportunity could be finding aligning you with your money. So really nice to see that by the time you get to the end of the month. Always nice to have some type of surprise gift. I do think this fulfillment of wishes could be part of that, could be part of that Six of Wands. Either way, the sixes are usually that sign or that number of working with others, communication being really good. So I think that this is going to be a really prosperous month for you, Libra. Let me know what you're looking forward to in this June. Don't forget to take a look at those 4 videos that I have for the mid-24 wrap-up, seeing where you're at, and I'll talk to you later.